Nation, yes, we are back with another installment of Coffee and Convo. I know it's a little late for some of you guys. I know some of y'all don't drink coffee like I do, but hey, I drink it 24/7. So we're here now, man. Shout to everybody in the comments section. Naomi, Josh, DJ Hill, Knock Andrew, Raider Tony, Desert Raider, man. Raiders gods in the building. What's good with my people, man? Shout out to everybody. We got some shit to talk about, man. Hey, shout out to my brother Andy, man. Right, because me and him were in the DM. We have a NorCal Coalition DM, and we were talking about the Pro Bowl, and he kind of made me spawn this idea. Right, we have Max Crosby, we have AJ Cole, we have Hunter Renfrow, and we have Denzel Perryman. Right, we have four Pro Bowlers out there right now in the hometown of the team in Las Vegas. So why not utilize that time and go hunting, right? Talk to these guys. Hey, man, you a free agent. What do you think about coming to Las Vegas? Hey, after this practice, let me take you out and show you the city, right? There's nothing else better than having four guys, especially we got one on special teams, we got two on the defensive side of the ball, and we have one on the offense. So we're attacking all sides of the ball, right? Why not take advantage of that time and say, hey, pull up over here. Pull up over here, man. We're already in Vegas. What do y'all think? You know what I mean? Vegas is a fire city. There's no state tax. What it do? Stay here. Stay here. Don't even leave, bro. Just buy a home after this, and let's hold it down over here, man. So I wanted to say, you know what? Let's do a live real quick, and let's talk about this. There's a few people on the NFC roster that are free agents, and there's also a few guys on the AFC roster that are free agents as well. And a few of these guys actually fit positional needs. So that's why we're here, man. I wanted to come in. I'm not going to do a 2-hour live, 3-hour live, no crazy shit like that. I just wanted to come talk to the nation for a little bit, few minutes, and go over this list. I'm just waiting for everybody to pull in, and we're definitely going to get to it. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Top Beast, Adrian. Shout out to 64. Talk that Graphk. A few years ago, that's how Landry connected with Carr. Talk that talk. And Landry may be a player on the way out in Cleveland as well, 64. So that's a great comment right there, my brother. Shout out to Wasted, man. It's going to be hard for Hunter Renfrow to do that. He's going to be like, yo, peep this church. Shout out to Wasted, man. Hey, Denzel Perryman and Max Crosby bring that energy on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm going to be honest, most of the guys that we need to attack anyway, right, on the defensive side of the ball. There's a few guys on the offense, and we're going to get to that. I already have a list that I wrote down, but I don't want to do that. I want to have the screen up so you guys can actually see what the hell is going on. But Wasted, that's hilarious, bro. Him and DC. Hey, and it's sad, you guys, that Kirk Cousins came in as an alternate, but DC can't get his fourth nod in the Pro Bowl. That, to me, that's actually ridiculous that Kirk Cousins is in the Pro Bowl. Even Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had a down year over DC. Crazy to me, man. DC should actually really be there right now. So, yeah, for those who always call me, the DC hater and a Kardashian and all that good shit, I think that DC should actually be there right now in the Pro Bowl. Queen Raidernation, what's good with you, love? How you doing, sis? That's hashtag booty hole. Kirk had a way better year. Reese, come on, bro. Just look at the Vikings and then look at the Raiders, bro. Come on, man. At the end of the day, yes, I get the turnovers. We're terrible. But DC was still in the top 5 in passing yards. No debate. Why is Lamar Jackson there? He missed mad games. Why is he there? He had a super down year. Why is he there over DC? We were a playoff team. It's kind of crazy to me. Man. Shout out to Andy, my brother. Shout out to my guy, man. Like I said before at the beginning of this show, I was having this conversation with my brother Andy, and I said, you know what? I want to do a live about this. So shout out to my brother Andy for helping me spawn this idea. This is definitely dope. All right, let's get to it, you guys. We got over 200 people in the chat. Let's get to it. All right, I'm going to go over here real quick. I'm going to start with the NFC. For those who don't know, you guys, like I said before, we're going over free agents that are in the Pro Bowl right now that our 4 guys, Denzel Perryman, Max Crosby, AJ Cole, and Hunter Renfrow, can actually recruit to stay in Vegas and come on over to the dark side. That's what this show is about. So that's what we're doing. Shout out to Jose. I can see Alan Rock. Bro, that was something that we were going to speak about as well, because we were definitely talking about that in the NorCal Coalition DM group with me, Andy, Icy, and Ray the Tape. We were actually talking about that today. AJ, this is a good take, Doc's pretty clever, man. Shout out to you, my brother. So yeah, but Allen Robinson, I can definitely see Champ Kelly saying, come on, come over here. Now you have a real quarterback, and some things that, you know, around you that we can make shake. You know what I mean? So Jose, great assessment, my brother. Let's get to it. All right, we're going to start with the NFC. We all know we have our quarterback, Josh McDaniels, came over here. Ziegler, however you want to say it. I call him Z. Came over here also because they felt like they had a quarterback in play. So we're going to skip the quarterbacks. As Aaron Rodgers is there, we'll know that he may be a free agent. He may ask the Packers to move on. Tom Brady is out of here. He is retired. Kyler Murray is still in a rookie contract with Arizona. He's not going anywhere. Kirk Cousins, it sounds as if he may move. Minnesota may move him. They're saying that Denver may be a target for him. But no need for Kirk Cousins. I mean, let's be honest, that is not an upgrade over DC. I can see if any of these other guys were free agents, then we can talk about it, because they're all at, let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, they're upgrades. Kyler Murray, to be determined. I wouldn't, at this point, I would rather keep DC over a Kyler Murray. That's just me. He has red zone woes as well, and he's very short. We're going to go over the quarterbacks. We're done with that. Running backs, Dalvin Cook, James Conner. James Conner is a free agent. He scored a lot of touchdowns this year, you guys. I think Arizona's probably going to bring him back. Alvin Kamara. No reason to look at these guys. We're all on the same page right here, right, you guys? We're right here on the same page. We're going to keep looking around. Receivers, Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Debo, Mike Evans will be there with their teams probably for the rest of their careers. And there's a guy right there, Devontae Adams. We all know that could be potentially a free agent if Green Bay doesn't franchise tag him. We know the ties with DC. We've talked about this shit a million times, you guys. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about Devontae Adams, but this is a good time for Hunter Renfrow to actually speak with Devontae. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, what's up? You know, this is a good time for DC to say, Devontae Adams, you don't even need a hotel, bro. Come spend the night with me. Come spend the night with your nephews. You know what I mean? Come kick it with your sis. Come rock with me. You know what I mean? Perfect time for everybody to say, hey, Devontae Adams, if we're going that route, you guys. Like we said before, I don't want to spend $30 million on a receiver, but if we choose to go that route, Devontae Adams is in town with his best friend, Casa de Car, as Mr. Took Your Soul just said, my brother. This is facts. We'll get off the receivers. Tight ends, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts. We don't need either one of them. Crazy to see Kyle Pitts already as a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. For those who watched me last year, I was screaming to match up Kyle Pitts with Waller. I think that would just be, oh my God, bananas. And can you imagine now? No one knew that Josh McDaniels would be our head coach at this point. He loves his dual tight ends. Could you imagine Kyle Pitts and Waller together at this point? Oh my God, crazy. All right. So there's one guy right here. One guy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. There's one guy right here in the next two in the next two ones. Offensive tackles: Trent Williams, no. Tristan Wirfs, no. Tyron Smith, no. DJ Humphries, Brian O'Neill, Dwayne Brown, no. There's one guy on this list at guard: Zach Martin, Ali Marpet, no. Brandon Scherf, Washington football team, Washington Commanders, Washington what the fucks, Washington Redskins, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He is, I think, a 5-time, 6-time Pro Bowler now. He dealt with some injuries. I think I forgot how many games he played last year. He's dealt with some injuries. But Brandon Scherf is there. That is a guard right now that I believe Hunter Renfrow and all these guys should be talking to him. Hey, come on over here, man. Good chance you can win a ring with us. Sell the hell out of that shit. Sell the hell out of it. I know he'll cost some money. Desiree, I definitely do. I know he'll cost some bread. But it's still worth a shot to see what, just to see, just to gauge interest. You know what I'm saying? He's a free agent. Why not? Guard is a need. We can use a left guard and a right guard. You know what I mean? Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. But that is the first free agent that I think would be actually realistic. I know Devontae is still there, but I mean, let's just be honest. Green Bay is going to try to get the farm for him. They may franchise tag him and try to get two first rounders for him or some shit. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think about Brandon Sheriff, whatever you want to call him? He will be a highly expensive guard, but he is experienced. He's one of the best guards in the league when healthy. That is definitely somebody that we could be talking to out there during the Pro Bowl festivities. We'll go down a little bit more. Center, Jason Kelsey, Ryan Jensen. We don't need a center. I think Andre James is the guy. He just signed a 3-year deal. And if Josh McDaniels wants to go another route, I believe he may draft one. Don't be shocked if we draft a center in this year's draft. We go down to defensive end, Nick Bosa, Brian Burns. Crazy to see Brian Burns already a Pro Bowler. Cameron Jordan, Aaron Donald, Jonathan Allen, Kenny Clark, Javon Hargrave, Vita Vea. These guys aren't moving on unless Tampa Bay decides to shake shit up because Tom Brady's leaving. But I don't think they do. I think they go get like a makeshift kind of quarterback, like a Jimmy G, or maybe even try to go big and try to get Aaron Rodgers. But they'll bring somebody over there that can still command the ship. So I don't think Vita Vea is an even realistic option, even as a trade target. Outside linebackers: Chandler Jones, Robert Quinn, Shaquille Barrett. No, none of these guys. Inside linebackers: Micah Parsons, Bobby Wagner, Devin White, which could have been a Raider if we didn't reach for Cleve Furrow, but we're not going to go there. There's one more guy on this list, you guys, that I want to talk about. We'll get through the corners. Trayvon Diggs, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Marshawn Lattimore. Not even options unless New Orleans decides on someone to farm too. Then maybe we can reach out and say, hey, we would love to get Marshawn Lattimore for a first or something. I don't know. But here we go. It's a guy. We got Antoine Winfield Jr., Quandre Diggs, you guys. Quandre Diggs is a free agent. Strong safety with Seattle. For those who don't know, Champ Kelly, coming from Chicago, to say, he's coming over for an interview as a defensive coordinator. That defense, they love their safeties. They love their safeties. I can definitely see us talk to Quandre Diggs, match him up with Merrick, put Abram in the box like he should be. He should be a linebacker. He may even just convert to a linebacker at this point. But Quandre Diggs, keep an eye on Quandre. For those who don't know, this isn't Trayvon Diggs, not the corner from the Cowboys. This is the safety, strong safety from Seattle. He is a free agent. This is somebody that we can definitely take a look at. Diggs wouldn't be a bad signing at all, by any means. Like by any stretch of imagination, this could be a great pickup, a strong safety, someone that can actually get some turnovers. And this actually allows Jonathan Abram to play at his strengths, put him in the box, and boom. You know what I mean? You got a duo of Quandre Diggs and Trayvon Merrick for years to come. So that is somebody to keep an eye on, you guys. I'm not trying to overpay Quandre Diggs. I've said this numerous times. I don't want to overpay a safety in free agency when you can go draft one. But Quandre Diggs is definitely somebody that we can go talk to and see and just gauge interest. Say, hey, man, what do you think about coming over here to the dark side? That is someone that Max Crosby and Denzel Perriman should definitely be speaking to in terms of free agency and coming on over. So the NFC right there, you guys, is Quandre Diggs, is Brandon Scherf, guard out of Washington. Those are the two guys that we can pretty much look at on the NFC side of the ball. Nothing wrong with gauging interest, you guys, talking to them and just saying, hey, what do you guys think about coming over here? No state tax. We're on our way. 10-7, 5th seed. We got a new front office that is top notch. We have a new coaching, new coaching staff that knows how to win. Why not? So what do you guys think so far about bringing in Quandre Diggs or Brandon Scherf? Let me know in the comments section, you guys. Let me know what you think. Sarah says, yes, facts. Free agency will be interesting. This is facts. Facts. Agent Red says, playoff team, talk that shit. Sarah says, what do you think about getting Marcus May? I think that Marcus May is going to be overpriced. But that's definitely someone to keep an eye on. I would definitely, Romero, keep an eye on Marcus May. He's still young as well. He fits the trajectory of this team. Just going off Pro Bowlers right now, though. Just going off Pro Bowlers. So this specific live is dedicated to anybody that's in Las Vegas, you guys, right now. Because like I said at the beginning of the show, what's the best way to recruit somebody? They're already in Vegas. They're already in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You can show them the city, show them the town, say, look, hey, this is what we got out here. You know what I mean? Diggs is 29, not too expensive, could be a solid signing. Facts plus tax, my brother. All right, let's do this. I'm going to get out of here. Boom. Going to go to the AFC side of the ball, you guys. Going to go to the AFC side of the ball. For those who don't know, we have Hunter Renfrow over there. And if you want to consider special teams offense, you could say AJ Cole is over there as well. We got two guys on that side of the ball. I mean, really, special teams is totally different, but let's talk about it. Some guys that Hunter Renfrow can talk to, Max Crosby can talk to, Denzel Perryman can talk to. Let's see what it is. Shout out to Bernard. Yes, having the Pro Bowl in Vegas is huge, definitely. And for those of you guys who are here, wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, we're on our way to 13,000 subscribers, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys here. I'm going to read as many of you guys' comments as I can as well, but I'm also reading off the other page, so it's difficult. So give me a second, you guys. I'll get some of you guys' questions in. We know quarterback doesn't matter. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. It's crazy, you guys. Those are two quarterbacks right there in our division alone. Tough, man. Tough. Just think about it. For the foreseeable future, we're going to be facing off with Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes. Tough division, man. Running backs, another position that we're not going to have to worry about. Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Najee Harris. No worries about them. Wide receivers, this is another one that's not really going to matter. Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, does not matter. Tight ends also, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce. Wasted time to even talk about them. Another position that doesn't matter is offensive tackle, Rashawn Slater, Orlando Brown, Deion Dawkins, offensive tackle. Three guys that's not free agents, couldn't even be on our wish list at this point. Offensive guards, another position where there's nobody we can really look at. Quentin Nelson, Botiano, Wyatt Teller, and Roger Saffold. It was crazy. We could have had Roger a few years back. He was actually a Raider. And then I believe we changed our minds last minute. I guess he didn't pass his physical or something like that. I totally forgot what it was. But Roger Saffold, whatever the hell you say his name, was a Raider for like a split second. And until our GM said, nah. He didn't pass the physical and moved on from him. Center, Corey Linsley, Ryan Kelly. No reason to even look at them. Patrick Ricard, Baltimore Ravens fullback. We already have Alec Ingold on the roster and Sutton Smith, both guys that can play that position. This is where it gets a little, we can start looking around a little bit. Defensive end, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, already a Raider. Hey, it's so dope. I got to go back to the comments real quick. It's so dope to just look at that list and to see Myles Garrett and Max Crosby, both starters, right? To see one of our guys. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. I love it to see Max Crosby, a starter on the defensive side of the ball with Myles Garrett, probably the best defensive end in the league. Fire. And Trey Hendrickson from Cincinnati, which has been having a hell of a year and a hell of a postseason. DeForest Buckner. None of these linemen are free agents. I would love to have one of these guys, but we're not. Chris Jones, Cameron Hayward, Jeffrey Simmons out of Tennessee. Not going to happen. Here, outside linebackers. Oh my God, you guys! I wish I had a page. I wish I had this page, my YouTube channel, at the point when Harold Landry came out of Boston College. I was a huge fan of Harold Landry. I wanted him in the draft so bad, and now he's a perennial Pro Bowler as well. Matt Judon, Patriots just signed him and gave him a big contract. Shout out to Ziegler, Joey Bosa, TJ Watt. These guys aren't going anywhere. Middle linebacker, Darius. You already know Darius Leonard, probably the best to me best middle linebacker in the league in Indianapolis. And then Denzel Perryman, you guys, so great to see that we got a Pro Bowler for a 6th round draft pick. Think about that. We got Denzel Perryman for a 6th round draft pick, and we got a 7th round draft pick for him. That speaks volumes. Speaks volumes, man. Is Landry? I don't think Landry is a free agent. I think it's next year, AD. I got to look that up. Look that up, brother. Let me know, because I thought that Harold Landry was a free agent next year. But I want to know that now, because if so, bruh, Harold Landry is definitely somebody to keep an eye on, because, yeah, you said if we switch to that 3-4, which it looks like we will have that 3-4 front, you know what I mean? That would be crazy. Okay, he is. So oh my God, bro. I didn't know Harold Landry was a free agent. That is somebody to keep an eye on, you guys. That is somebody to keep an eye on. Shout out to AD, brother. Appreciate you. Because I was going to skip right over Harold Landry. And hey, that's my guy. Shout out to Raider Jake. He is. Brandon says this year, whoa, Harold Landry. If I'm, you know what? I don't want to go that route, because I don't want Max, you know what I mean, to get to go against his guys. You know what I mean? Yannick is there and blah, blah, blah. But if we go to this hybrid 4-3-3-4 defense, you know what I mean? We have this like 3-4 front where we have 5 guys on the defensive line and we have 2 linebackers, but we're going to switch it up a lot, you guys. It's going to be a hybrid type defense. His rookie contract expires next month. Shout out to Black Angry Out. Okay. But you know what, though? I don't know if we're gonna go out and pay him that kind of money, right? He'd be very expensive. After this, I'm gonna put a thumbnail in that name, because I want to go look at Spot Track, and I want to see how much they say that he should get in this market. But keep an eye on Harold Landry. Oh my God, bro. That was one of my favorite defenders coming out of that draft, bro. Man, what do you think about going after Gallup and Honey Badger in free agency? Black Raider WP, I would love it to go after Honey Badger, because you weaken, one of your divisional rivals, you know what I mean, with the Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs have any money to even bring him back. I would love to match up Honey Badger with Trayvon Merrick. Merrick would learn so much with Honey Badger there. I would love it. But, I mean, how much are you going to pay him? You know what I mean? If he'll take like an $8 to $10 million contract, I'd definitely look at it. But, he's 30 years old now. I think he's looking for that last big contract. Somebody's going to overpay him. And why not? I mean, the guy is still very, 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 very good. So I would love to have Honey Badger. Gallup is kind of a boom or bust kind of situation with me, Black Raider, because the injury, right? The injury. But I would love to take a look at him and see how much he would cost. If Michael Gallup is looking at $12 million, I would definitely bring him in. Definitely. Shout out to Robert. DC fixing to have the most lit barbecue have ever assembled. Laugh out loud. Join the fam. That's definitely facts, my brother. And don't think for once that Devontae ain't over there with him. Shout out to my brother Robert. Shout out to Spaz Tro, man. There we go. I didn't even have to go over there. Landry, 4 years, $68 million. Whew, I'm doing that. I am doing that. Bro, I'm doing that. What is that? 15, 30, 45, 60, about 17 million, somewhere around there. I'm terrible at math. I would definitely pay that. But if you go get Landry, you got to just figure out a way to get rid of Yannick. He has 15 million left on his contract. Defensive end is always a position of need for most teams. I can see somebody in a 4-3 defense go out and say, I can use Yannick. I can see if Gus Bradley gets the job in Indianapolis, why not say, hey, pull up? But I would do that. 17.1 million a year. I would definitely do that for Harold Landry. That guy is fire and he's still young. He's coming off his rookie contract. That would be definitely a steal. Shout out to Jose. I bet Ziegler already has scouting on Landry. being that he's from Boston College and Ziegler was at New England. Facts. And you know what's crazy? Don't think that Mayock, I know Mayock is gone now and we'll probably never speak on him again. He's a Boston College alum as well. So I guarantee that Mayock, not thinking that, you know, Gruden was going to lose his job and everybody was going to lose their job this year with the scandal and everything that happened. I guarantee Mayock was doing his homework on Harold Landry as well. But yeah, shout out to you, Jose. That's facts, my brother. Facts. All right, let's get back to it. I love it. Thank you. This is why I need you guys here, right? Because a lot of people that have channels, they'll be wrong and they won't admit it, and they'll just keep fighting. They'll keep fighting even when they know they're wrong, just to justify their opinion, right? I hate that shit. I'm gonna be the first person to say, "Holy shit, I was wrong," and I love it. Like, I love to be proven wrong, because I didn't know that Harold Landry was, well, I'm gonna say proven wrong because I didn't even know he was a free. I mean, you know, but I love it. I love that shit. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, bro, because you guys let me know one of my shit. Now he's one of my favorite free agents. Facts. Wasted. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but Harold Landry's a monster, bro. A monster. To me, that's an upgrade instantly over Yannick. Corners. We can go right here, you guys. We know the prized guy in this year's free agency on the defensive side of the ball in the secondary is J.C. Jackson. For those who don't know, New England guy, undrafted, went undrafted. This dude is about to get a $20 million a year contract. That is crazy. An undrafted guy coming in, learning under Bill Belichick, thriving, and now he's probably going to get anywhere from $20 to $21 million a year. And for that, that's the only reason I'm saying we're not going to get J.C. Jackson, you guys. I'm not paying a corner $20 million. That may, and I'm not saying I think J.C. Jackson is very talented, but he may be a system corner. We've seen this happen before where Bill Belichick coaches these guys up, they leave, and they ain't shit. Could you imagine signing a cornerback for 4 years, $20 million a year, and they ain't shit, and you got to pay him that money? That would be tough. The only reason I wouldn't be too afraid of it is because Josh McDaniels and Ziegler know him better than anybody. So whoever comes in as defensive coordinator, if it's Desai or if it's Jared Mayo or even Wink, our guys already in play are already going to know his strengths and his weaknesses. So I wouldn't be mad about it. Riddick is a damn good ball player. Facts. That's another name to look at. Riddick. You already know it's coming, so I'll just ask Mac reunion. Rob, we'll definitely talk about that, brother. We'll definitely talk about that here soon. I had a trade proposal, but let's just be honest, you guys. Khalil Mack, unless he says, let me out and I'll take a pay cut, I'll take a hit, I don't see Khalil Mack leaving Chicago. I think he makes $30+ million this year. There's not one team in this league that's willing to pay Khalil Mack outside of Chicago $30+ million. That is fucking crazy. And especially coming off the injuries that he dealt with this year, I would love to have Mack back, but I'm not taking a $30 million contract. Unless he says, I'm getting up there in age. I want to go back to the team that drafted me. I want to go play with DC. Mac and Max. We can only imagine, brother. We can only imagine. That'd be fire. J.C. Jackson, Xavier Howard, Denzel Ward, Kenny Moore. The only guy that's a free agent in that list, you guys, is J.C. Jackson. So, and we already spoke about him. He's looking at about $20 million a year. I'm not willing to pay that kind of money, especially when we got an offensive head coach like Josh McDaniels. I don't see how we can justify paying $20 million to a corner. Strong safety. This is the last one that we have, you guys. Look down there below, though. A.J. Cole, the best punter in the game. Shout to him. I love to see it. Hell of a punter. Great pickup a few years ago. Love it, man. Shout to A.J. Cole. Derwin James, and then Tyrann Mathieu, We spoke about him already, you guys, but we can talk more about him. He's up there in age. I think he's 30 now. This is definitely somebody to keep an eye on in free agency. You always look. It's the Al Davis way, right? You look to weaken your divisional rivals. You look to weaken them. One of the best ways to do that is to bring him in to Vegas and say, big fuck you to KC. A big fuck you to KC. How does the free agent market look for cornerbacks? We can do, I'll bring that up too. Waste it. I'll bring that up as well, my brother. Shout out to Top Beats. 400 in the chat, only 170 likes. Please click the like button and support the show, family. Shout out to my brother Top Beats. Yes, you guys, wipe them feet and subscribe to the channel, man. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Agent Red, Graphk, do you think Gillespie can win a starting strong safety job? I don't know. I got high hopes for Gillespie. I would love it. I would love to match him up with Merrick back there. Look, the ideal situation is to always have two guys on rookie contracts, match them up together and hope that it pans out, right? So in a perfect world, you put Gillespie back there with Merrick and you got two guys on a rookie contract from the same class and you play their contracts out and then you keep one and you move on from the other. That's kind of how the game is. That's kind of how the game is played in the NFL, right? And let's be honest, you probably keep Merrick and then you move on from Gillespie. But I like Gillespie a lot. I think you have to give him a chance. I'm going to hold off on that until I see who the defensive coordinator is. If it's Desai, he may want to go get somebody else that's proven. But I like Gillespie, and he deserves a shot. Definitely deserves a shot. Shout out to AD. I would love Marcus May, but do you think the Raiders will stay away from him due to his DUI this past offseason? I mean, at this point, bro, every one of our guys got a DUI. So, look, fuck it. Bring another one over, man. It is what it is, bro. At this point, everybody's been drunk behind the wheel. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hey, just bring on another one. What are your thoughts on Champ Kelly? I love it. I love it, Raidernation. I'm definitely excited about Champ Kelly coming over. This guy, we have two GMs. We have two GMs. This guy should have had a GM position, not an assistant GM position. Mark Davis was so enamored by him and so blown away by his interview that he created an assistant GM spot for Champ Kelly. So, you guys, we have two, not one. We have two official GMs with Ziegler and Champ Kelly. So I am definitely excited about that, man. And I wouldn't be shocked if Champ Kelly works his way up this next year or two and goes and gets an official GM spot somewhere else because he definitely deserves it. Let me see exactly. Good take, brother. Shout out to Agent, man. Appreciate you, brother. What do you think about Desai as our DC? The Bears defense wasn't all that. Well, I think I like the defense. You know, I seen that Ian Rappaport put out that they were a top 10 defense. They were third, I believe, in the passing game, third against the pass. And they were like, I think 23rd, somewhere around that, against the run. So balance that out. I still think that's like a top 10 defense, right? Third against the pass. And guess who was second? New England. So that's a good sign, right? But Desai was in his first year. He was in his first year as defensive coordinator in Chicago. And you guys got to remember, Khalil Mack went down for many weeks. Akeem Hicks, I think, only played 9 games this year. You know, they got Eddie Goldman, that's 28, and I think he played 14 games. I think he missed a few games. So they had some trouble on the defensive line this year. They had some injuries. You know, they had some great guys. They had, you know, Roquan Smith over there at linebacker. They had some guys. They had some guys. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing, you guys. We look too deep into technically they were like the 22nd defense in the league. I don't look at that. I look at it like they're the third best defense against the pass. You're playing against Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert and potentially a Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers in Denver. Let's just be real. You need to have the best secondary, bar none, to play against those guys week in and week out. You play Mahomes twice. You play Justin Herbert twice. And then you play Denver twice. All I'm going to say is I'd rather have, you know, a great secondary. And look, our strength this year was we had Max, we had Yannick, we bring in a defensive tackle like a Devontae Wyatt or Jordan Davis out of Georgia, and I think that we already, you know what I'm saying, like that defensive line matched up with the secondary. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. Shout out to Independently Blind for those who don't know, my brother Oakland Knight. Appreciate you, King. As good as Mack and Crosby sound, I'm excited to see Kuntz and Crosby. Much respect, brother. That is my guy, bro. You already know I have been screaming from the mountaintops for Malcolm Kuntz since last year's draft process out of Buffalo. That is my guy. I'm excited to see him. For those who, like, let's be honest, I think Yannick had 10 sacks this year. Malcolm Kuntz had 2 in 2 games. 2 in 2 games. They both are not great against the run, Yannick and Kuntz, but 2 sacks in 2 games, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. If he would have got more burn, he would have had more sacks. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see with this new defense because this is going to play to Malcolm Kuntz's strength. Because like we said, it's a 3-4 front, you know what I mean, with all kind of different disguises and all kind of different variations. You know what I'm saying? So when in that 5-3 front, I would love to see Malcolm Kuntz get some burn, or that 3-4 front. And we run that 5-2 a lot. Shout out to my brother Oakland Knight. Yeah. Exo, that's his facts. He definitely still has a lot of time to improve in the run. And I think that's what we were doing last year, right? Kuntz was he didn't play a lot last year because I think, you know, we were building him up, put some more muscle on him, put some more weight on him, get him ready for the NFL level. You know what I mean? And he showed it in spurts. Like I said, 2 sacks in 2 games. That speaks volumes about what Malcolm Kuntz can do. B. Goody says, any Patriot favorites connected to McDaniels and Ziegler? A few. You guys, you know what? Let's do this. While we're here, fuck it. Let's have some fun. New England Patriots. Free agents 2022. All right. Let's take a look at this list. Are you guys excited by anybody on this list? I would not be shocked, you guys. We see the first name. Don't kill me for this. But we brought in 2 guys from the Patriots. And guess what happens? If we do bring them in, you give Trent Brown a heavily incentive contract for a year and see what they can do. If we don't, I think Josh McDaniels, the writing is on the wall that he just doesn't want anything to do with Trent Brown. It didn't work out. Devin McCourty, safety, he's up there. He's getting up there in age as well. J.C. Jackson, the prized corner on the market in free agency. Linebacker Dante Hightower, which he's up there in age as well. I think he's 31, you guys. Brandon Bolden, he's up there in age as at a running back as well. Matthew Slater, special teams. QB Brian Hoyer. I could see, I said this on one of my lives as well, you guys. I can definitely see Josh McDaniels bringing Brian Hoyer over as like a 3rd quarterback just to help implement the offense and help DC learn it. I'm not saying to bring him in as a potential backup. I'm saying you bring Brian Hoyer in as a guy that can teach DC the system like that. Why not? Brian Hoyer's been in and out of that New England organization for years. So I wouldn't be mad about that. Hightower's up there in age. I don't want to bring him in. Safety Brandon King. Linebacker Jamie Collins. He's up there in age too, you guys. I think he's 33, 34. We already have our kicker of the future. Linebacker Harvey Lang and Juwan Bentley. These aren't guys that I'm looking at. Restricted free agents. This is one name to keep an eye on, you guys, and I spoke about this as well. Jacoby Myers. Josh may want to bring him over. He led his offense in receiving yards the past 2 years. So I can definitely see us bringing him in. Juwan Bentley. I hear you, AD. I hear you. We can take a look at that. But those are the guys. I wouldn't be shocked if we brought in a Hoyer. I wouldn't be shocked if we brought in the Trent Brown. And I wouldn't be shocked if we brought in the Jacoby Myers. Those are the 3 guys I think that we may look at. And Juwan Bentley, AD, that may be a guy to keep an eye on as well. But, yeah. Shout out to Van Guy. I think we can move on from Yannick to save money and develop Kuntz already. We'll see. I mean, yeah, I said this before, brother. Kuntz was brought in to replace Yannick at some point. There was a reason why Yannick got 2 years on his contract, and there was a reason why Kuntz, his NFL comp was Yannick. So there's nothing better to draft a guy that can learn under a guy that's his NFL comp. So even if we don't move on from Yannick this offseason, I think the writing is on the wall that next year he may be gone unless he takes a super, super, super team-friendly deal. Shout out to 209. Docs, check out Chicago's free agents. Let's do that. Let's see what Champ Kelly and Desai may want to bring in. I think I know most of them, but I want you guys to be able to see them. So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll see what Chicago has. Chicago Bears free agents. All right. I'm not subscribing to you motherfuckers. All right. Let's go down. Oh, see, their list isn't like the other one. This shit is weak. Hold on. Let me see if it's these motherfuckers got pictures and shit, bro. I'm not trying to do all that. Hold on. Let me get out of here. That's too much for me, bro. I don't want to look at photos, King. All right, 1 day ago. Let's look over here. Look at that. Their players make it clear who they want is the next GM. And look at he's our assistant GM, you guys. I love it. All right, let me go down real quick. All right. Allen Robinson, my favorite receiver, not named Devontae Adams. This is someone I think is a must to go get. A must. Allen Robinson, man. Oh my God, that's my favorite name on the market this offseason, to be real. DT, Akeem Hicks. Like I said before, you guys, wrong side of 30. Yeah. Injuries, no. DT, Bilal Nichols. I don't really know too much about Bilal Nichols. Nichols was one of former GM Ryan Pace's best late round draft picks, and he certainly earned another contract. We'll see if Poles. Okay, so hey, that's a name to keep an eye on then. Sounds like he outplayed his draft status and he balled out. So keep an eye on defensive tackle Bilal Nichols. I'm gonna look him up. Tonight. QB Andy Dalton. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That'd be funny if we brought in Andy Dalton, right? If we brought in Andy Dalton to back up BC, that would be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna get you guys' comments in a second. Tight end Jimmy Graham. We don't need him. He's up there in age. He hasn't been good for years. This is a name to keep an eye on right here, man. Old lineman Jermaine Afidi. I watched him. I believe he played at Stanford. I think it was Stanford. This is a guy to keep an eye on. I know he didn't play too well last year, but maybe in the right system he can flourish. He's still young. Safety to Sean Gibson, a guy we can keep an eye on. Says he's a great leader in the locker room, solid safety. It wouldn't be surprised if he hit free agency, which means Chicago needs to find another safety opposite Eddie Jackson. I wouldn't be shocked if Desai brought in Deshaun Gibson. I can see that. Bringing in one of his guys. O-line, James Daniels. Okay. The offensive line will be a focus this offseason, and re-signing Daniels should be a priority. Daniels is just 24 years old, and it's hard to imagine a former offensive lineman in Poles letting a young, talented offensive lineman walk. Okay. Wide receiver Jakeem Grant. They just got him from Miami, you guys. For those who don't know, he's really kind of like just a special teams guy, a kick returner, to be honest. So I don't think there's even a reason to go out and get someone like him when we just brought back Johnson, right? So I don't think there's any reason to even go look at a Jakeem Grant. Let me see. Jason Peters, he's old as hell, bro. 41 years old. Holy shit. Yeah, we just keep going down. Punter, don't need that. We got the best one in the game. Tight end, Jesse James. He's still young. Chicago won't let him walk, and we don't need him. I know they got Cole Kmet as well. Damian Williams, no. Safety Deion Bush. I'm good. Linebacker, Alec Ogletree. Shit. Are all of these guys unrestricted free agents? Holy shit, bruh. Who would be a solid starter opposite Roquan Smith? It wouldn't be a surprise to see Poles bring it back even for a year as this defense shifts to a 4-3 base. Man, I liked Ogletree with the Rams, and I liked him in college. Didn't he play at Georgia as well? I think that he played at Georgia as well. Marquise Goodwin, no. Christian Jones, no. Damian Bird, no. No. Long snapper, we already got our long snapper. Safety DeAndre Houston Carson, no. Elijah Wilkinson. Damn, man. I was actually a fan of Elijah Wilkinson for a while. I don't know what the hell happened to him. This offensive line is going to be a focal point this offseason, which means some big changes are coming. Wilkinson was solid depth, but it doesn't feel like he'll be brought back. That's a guy to keep an eye on as well. Corner, Artie Burns. Damn, I was a fan of him out of Miami too, right? Came out of Miami in college. Cornerback is another position that needs overhaul this offseason, but it doesn't feel like Burns is going to be around for that. I remember he was getting cooked his rookie year. This is pretty much all the guys right here, though, you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So don't be shocked, though. Don't be shocked if our guy goes out and you know what I mean, Champ Kelly goes out or Desai goes out and says, hey, let's go get some of these guys. This happens year in and year out, right? What happened was Gunther left, Gus Bradley came in, and Gus went and got a bunch of his guys. So this happens with every team. So I wouldn't be shocked if Desai comes in and says, hey, I'm going to go get Ogletree, or I'm going to go get Akeem Hicks and take a chance on him, even though he's up there in age and he's dealt with some injuries. I wouldn't be shocked. You know what I'm saying? Mentioned Marone. Raider Rich. What Marone, brother? You talking about for offensive line coach? Shout out to Jacob, man. Docs, what's your thoughts on DJ Chark coming to LV? I would love it for the low, for the cheap. He's coming off an injury. I think, what is he, 6'3", 6'4", some shit like that. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. But, you know, I think the most yards he's had, let me check out DJ Chark. I think the most yards he's ever had was 700, right? I think he's had like I think the most yards he's ever had was 700 receiving yards. But don't get me wrong, I know you guys, he's had some bad quarterback play. Some bad quarterback play. Let me look up DJ Chark. I'm going to see something real quick. DJ Chark. Look him up. Still young, 6'4". 6'4", 25 years old. All right, let me look. I think the most he's ever had was 700. I'll go up to NFL. I'll go to NFL.com. Let me see. Stats. DJ Chark. Let's go to career. So last year he had 154 yards, which, let's be honest, you guys, I think he played 4 games. Played 13 games in 2020, had 706. Okay, so he had 1,000 yards in 2019. Okay. But look at that, though, you guys. Look at that. In 2018, 11 games. 2019, 15 games. 2020, 13 games. In 2021, 4 games. So, yes, he had 1,000 yards, 1,008 in 2019. But, bruh, do you guys want to take a chance on somebody like DJ Chark that has not been proven to be able to stay on the field? That's tough. That is tough. Like, to put that kind of money in a receiver's hands that can't stay on the field. Look, I would love, that would be such a Raider move to take a chance on him, but it would have to be cheap. I couldn't spend too much money on him. I couldn't. That's too much. That's way too much. Shout out to the 600 plus people in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys. Definitely, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up if you get a chance to, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Take a look at Raider Films YouTube page on Game Film of DJ Chark. I definitely will, brother. Yeah, he can't stay healthy, man. I don't want to, man. That's tough. Let's go look at my guy, you guys. Let's go look at Allen Robinson. With the quarterback play that this guy has had, and don't look at his stats last year, you guys, and think we will shit the bed if we go pick this guy up. Okay. Last year he dealt with some hamstring issues. And he had terrible quarterback play as well. Let's go down here. So look right. Let me see. He also has some struggles to stay on the field 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. He played 12 games. So he missed 4 games from a year from 2018 to 2020, missed 5 last year. In 2020, he had 1,250 yards. That was with Mitchell Trubisky, brother. Like Mitchell Trubisky. He had 1,250 yards with Mitchell Trubisky. The year before, I think he had Mitchell Trubisky as well, 1,147. And then he had 1,400 in 2015 with what was Blake Bortles, with Blake Bortles as his guy. So this is the guy I'm looking for. I'm looking at Allen Robinson, bro. I'm looking at Allen Robinson, bro. Like that's the guy I'm looking at. I'm looking at him. Yes, he's missed a few games as well, but let's be honest too. Most receivers do miss some games. You know what I mean? Shit, Wilder missed 5 this year. A lot of these guys miss games. Is Gruden's son still the strength and conditioning coach so far? Vinny, I still haven't heard anything about him leaving. I still have not heard anything about him leaving. But with this new regime, I think he'll be out of there. Facts. Those 12s are his jersey numbers, Holmes. Is it? No, it's the number of games, right? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm fucking tripping, bro. Hold on, where my bro at? Hey, you're right. Hold on. He played 12 last year, 16, 13 in 2018, played 1 in 2017, 16. Yeah, so he's been proving to stay healthy. That shit is funny as fuck, bro. I was totally reading the wrong category. That's what I love about live shows, bro. I definitely love that shit, bro. You can fuck up so much on live shows. Shout out to my dog, bro. That shit is hilarious. So, yeah. Okay, so you're right, bro. Let me see. 10 games in 2014, 16 in 2015, 16 in 2016. I remember when he got hurt in 2017. 12 in 2018, 15 in 2019, 2020, had 16, played 11 last year. So, hey, I like that. Shout out to Ninja. Hey, thank you, brother. I needed that. That shit is hilarious. Is there any way we would be able to get Mac? And, bro, just like, let me tell you, thank you for the donation. What White Tyson just said, that Mac contract is disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. Like that's a tough pill to swallow, bro. That was it's like this. It'd be such a Raider move to let him go because we didn't want to pay him and then go pick him up. That'd be such a Raider move, right? Let him go because we didn't want to pay him that money and then pick him back up with that same contract. Fucking hilarious. Danae, what's up, brother? Habry said, that's hella funny bringing Andy Dalton in the back of DC. I would be dying laughing. Facts. Could JM get the old Pats OL coach? I don't even know who that is. To be honest, I don't know who their offensive line coach is. I know that he's bringing in the QB's coach. And what I'm hearing is, let me see something. I love being able to do this screen shit. Let's see what we got going on. I've seen something on here, you guys. History shows Garoppolo Raiders trade isn't completely insane. Oh, yeah, fuck out of here. That's not going to happen. Kenyon Drake is an ideal Josh McDaniels running back. This is facts. He's going to be great in that system. And then there's just a bunch of stupid ass shit. Hearing Bucks offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich is expected to remove himself from consideration for the Jags head coaching job soon. Former Raiders interim Rich Bisaccia and former Eagles coach Doug Peterson remain strong candidates. They dropped the ball on Byron Leftwich. But if they get Doug Peterson, that's a great pickup for them. He would work wonders with that young quarterback. I'm trying to find. There was some talk about bringing in our O-line. I think it was Marone, right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me get these comments in real quick. Shout out to Van Guy. Matt contract is hurting the Bears right now. We could have been in the same situation. I do hope we would he would come back. I definitely would hope he would come back, Van Guy. He just have to know that he's coming back on a more of a team-friendly deal. You know what I mean? You cannot pay Mac $30 million. There's just no fucking way. There's no way. And I'm not giving up any crazy first rounders or some shit to go get Khalil Mack. He's getting up there in age. He's getting a little older, man. But I would love Mac to come home to the Raiders, bro. That would be the perfect story, man. Yes, there we go, Jose. I think Doug Marrone is going to be our OL coach. There you go. There you go. Doug Marrone. Facts. Shout out to my brother Jose, always coming through and blessing the page. Shout out to Freddie. Bo Hardigree, new Raiders QB coach. He's from the Pats. Yep, that's exactly who I was talking about, brother. Bo Hardigree. Yep. And he was the QB's coach, I believe, in Miami before that. Facts, wasted. He's a badass offensive line coach. Factory outlet, brother. Factory outlet. Smitty, why would you, that makes no sense, bro. Why give up draft capital, a first rounder, which you got for Amari Cooper to get rid of him, to pick up that contract? Bro, he has like a 4-year, $100 million contract or some shit, 5-year. Like he's getting paid $20 million a year. You can go get Allen Robinson for cheaper and not have to give up any draft capital. So, Smitty, that don't make no sense, my brother. That don't make any sense. First, there's no draft capital you have to give up, and you get a better receiver in Allen Robinson on a cheaper deal. Come on, King. Danae Docs, do you like the McDaniel hire, and does he keep Derek Carr? Yes, he keeps him, and I'm very, very happy about the Josh McDaniels pickup. Definitely. I'm very excited. Very excited. I would get McLaurin on trade instead of Cooper, but McLaurin, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Only one nation. I would love to get Scary Terry out of Washington. I know he would love to get the hell out of there, bro. If we, to be honest, if there was three receivers, no, I'll say 5 receivers in this league that I can get, McLaurin, he's Scary Terry is on the top 5, easily. That's one of my favorite receivers in the league. Definitely. Papa T, we won't. We definitely won't get rid of Ingo. I think we'll bring him back. You know, look, man, the team loves him. The players love him. You know what I'm saying? I think Andy says something about this also in our DM that he could see Alec Ingo even getting some tight end reps this next season, getting more active in the passing game. I think Ingo to be back. Terry gonna get a bag next year. This is facts. 20 plus, easy. Yep, Terry's a free agent next offseason. He'll be 27. Facts. He's gonna get that baggery. He's gonna get that baggery. Raider Chopper. You know what's funny, bro? People knew for weeks actually that it was gonna be the Commanders. To be real, he's stupid. He's a new name by accident. He's stupid. Raider Kojo, shout out to my brother, man. Haven't seen you in a minute, King. What up, Graphk? Let's not fuck up this draft like today's latest mock draft. What's today's latest mock draft? I didn't see it, my brother. Let me know. What happened? Thanks for clarifying that, bro. This year's draft is loaded. We can save money and spend it on an O-line and D-line, and a QB makes the wide receiver look good. You guys, we're gonna free up a lot of money, right? There's a chance that if we extend DC, we can clear $20 million. You put $20 more million towards the salary cap this year. Then say you get rid of Denzel Good, that's $4 million. Say you let Littleton go, you save, I believe, $11 million, and then the other money that we owe him, we can stretch that out through the next 2 years with the post-June cut. You can cut Nassib, $8 million. You can spread that money out for the next 2 years. Then you can keep, to be honest, I think we do keep Nick Kwiatkowski, you guys. If we bring in Desai, Nick Kwiatkowski can probably be a really good linebacker in that system. He came from Chicago. He's familiar with these guys. I could definitely see Nick Kwiatkowski come back and be active in that linebacker room and in special teams. But there's so many ways to free up money, man. There's so many ways to free up money. It's crazy. Spastro, James White is a free agent. Yeah, but I think that Kenyon Drake is going to be that guy. I think that Kenyon Drake is going to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like more active. Are you saying more like the Rashard third down kind of back? I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, he does like to talk. Yeah, I mean but James White's getting up there in age as well. He's getting up there in age as well. AD says, hold on. Me either, Chris. I can't wait, brother. I can't wait. The thing is this, AJ. I get why you'd want to let him walk, but you can only have 2 post-June cuts. So if you pick Kwiatkowski, you keep Nassib on the roster, right? And then you get rid of Littleton. You can't do 3. You have to get rid of 2. And with Nick being familiar with the system and coming from that Chicago Bears organization, I just think that it fits. If Nick would realistically restructure his contract, come back a little cheaper, I can see him coming back and actually being pretty good in this system. Shout out to Jose. I believe Doug Marrone can make Andre James and Leatherwood better. He's a great OL coach. This is facts, bro. Facts plus tax. Shout out to my brother Jose. Yes, Doug Marrone would work wonders with our young O-line. And Colton Miller. He'd take him to the next level. Let me see. Just blog, baby. You got a mock draft and it's whack. You know what? Let's bring it up. You guys want to see it? Let's see it. Let's look at it. Shout out to my guys over at Just Blog, baby. Just Blog, baby. Let's see what they're talking about, man. All right. Let's see what they're talking about. I got a feeling this is going to be a shit show, but we'll see what it is. All right. Round 1. What the fuck? Already got me mad as fuck. You go get Trevor Penning in the first round? Northern Iowa? All right. Second round, I can get with this. Jahan Dotson, I like that. If he's available in the second round, I like the pickup of Jahan Dotson out of Penn State. 91 catches, 1,182 receiving yards. That's nice. 13 touchdowns. I like that. I like that. All right. That first round kind of got me, though. I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, holy shit. Yo, whoa. Hold on. I got to go look at y'all real quick. Oh, shit. Hold on, you guys. My apologies. Hold on. Hold on real quick. My apologies. Boom. We're lit. Yo. All right, I'm going to go back real quick so you guys can see. All right. You guys see now? You guys good? Let me get rid of these other windows. No, Trevor Penning is nice. He's nice. Trevor Penning is nice. I'm not going right tackle in the first round, bro. I'm not doing that. Like why? I feel like this is the year where you go get a veteran at right tackle that can play for a year or two, and you go get a right tackle at a future later, bro. Like, this ain't the year, bro. Like, I would go get a Morgan Moses from the Jets. I would go get somebody else. I'm good, bro. There's no way. I'd rather bring back Denzel Good and have him play at right tackle for $4 million. I can't do that. Nah. First round, I like Penning. I do. No fucking way. All right. So Jahan Dotson, you guys can see it. We talked about that. There is no way Malik Willis is going to be there in the third round. Like what are they talking about? Like, Malik Willis is going to be there in the third round? This is a terrible mock draft thus far. In the third round, they're already saying that he's looked like the best quarterback right now at practices at the Senior Bowl. So Malik Willis is going to be there in the third round? Don't get me wrong. If he's there in the third round, go get Malik Willis. There's no way in hell you don't go get him. I would definitely love this, but is this even realistic? I don't see that happening. There's no fucking way that Malik Willis is there in the third. Fourth round corner, Alante Taylor out of Tennessee. Okay, I like that we address corner as a defensive back that comes into the NFL with the 81.1 PFF coverage grade, along with 85.5 run defense grade, has a solid foundation. He's a three-year guy. Okay, cool. Fifth round, OL, another offensive lineman, Jamari Salyer, whatever the fuck. Interior lineman from Georgia. So basically, we went and got our guard of the future, and we went and got our right tackle as well. All right, and then the final two picks. Christian Watson, North Dakota State. So we went and get another receiver. Okay. 2'11", 6'4". Holy shit. Watson's speed is a thing to behold of. He blazed pass coverage in college. Okay. I wouldn't be mad about that. I actually like the Christian Watson pickup. And then seventh round cornerback Josh Blackwell out of Duke. So let me ask you guys this. The problem with this draft is, first of all, Malik Willis is not going to be there at all. Where's your defensive tackle? You didn't get one. You didn't get one. Where's your linebacker? You got no linebacker. So you go get two corners, a quarterback, two receivers, a guard in the right tackle. Where's your defense? Where's your linebacker? I mean, I know you got two corners, but where's your linebacker and where's your defensive tackle? Like that's a terrible draft to me. And then trying to reach, like, come on, bro. Like, Malik Willis is not going to be there in the third round. There's no fucking way. Like, what? I don't see it. And mind you guys, trust me, Josh McDaniels is going to make sure that DC is covered, right? He's going to make sure that he assembles the best offensive line that he can. He's going to make sure that DC's not running for his life like he was this past season. The O-line is going to get better, especially if we bring in Doug Marrone as offensive line coach. It'll get better already. Just the upgrade like that when you bring him in. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is weird. Like, bro, Malik Willis is not going to be there. He may be gone in the first round. At the least, second round, like, Malik Willis is out of there. And you don't get a defensive tackle and a linebacker. Like, defensive tackle is one of our biggest needs. I get right tackle. I get we need a right tackle, but I'm not. There ain't no way. Yeah, I don't like that draft. I don't like that draft at all. And, like, at least in the seventh round, take a chance on a linebacker or something. Go get a linebacker. Go get a defensive tackle. Like, at that point, you already went and got a corner. Like shit. Like, I look, most of those mocks that I did, I double dipped that corner. But with this, you didn't even get a defensive tackle or a linebacker. At least in the ones we were doing, we already had a defensive tackle and a linebacker at the point when we double dipped for a corner. So I don't. That shit's weird to me. Shout out to Daniel. I appreciate you, brother. This is why I hate mock drafts before free agency, because they're never accurate. Yeah, yeah. And maybe this guy is going off of free agency being first, and us going to get a defensive tackle and a linebacker. Maybe he says we already attacked both of them in free agency, which I don't see happening. I don't. Like, there's no real. I would get Larry O, though. I would love to get Larry O, the defensive tackle, in free agency. That's one guy that I think me, Phil, and Wasted was talking about that, going to get Larry O. But yeah, that's bad. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I do too, Raider Mike. I think Wyatt will be better than I definitely do too. Did you see Wyatt's tape at the Senior Bowl practice? Crazy. Wyatt looks nice. Shout out to Devontae Wyatt. I would love to have him as a Raider. MLB deep in free agency, docs. Yeah, but do you want to overspend? You want to overspend for a linebacker in free agency? When you just drafted Divine Diablo, you know what I mean? Like, you got Denzel Perryman. He's there for another year. And who's to say we won't extend him for another year or so? You don't know. You know what I mean? Perryman, like, we already got some guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we may bring back Nicholas Morrow. Who's to say? You know, KJ Wright's out of there. He's gone. But I'm not going to overpay for a linebacker in free agency when I can go get one in the first 3 rounds in the draft. You know what I mean? You can go get a Chad Mumba out of Wyoming, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy, was it Brandon? No, is it Brandon Williams? I think out of Penn State. Or was it? Nah, not Brandon Williams. Man, bro, I've been looking at so many different players. I can't even remember all these guys. You know, there's Christian out of Alabama, another linebacker. You know what I mean? Devin Lloyd, if he's there in the first round, shit, you may even take Devin Lloyd out of Utah. You know what I mean? But I'm drafting a linebacker. There's no way in hell I'm wasting money going to get a middle linebacker or going to get a linebacker in free agency. There's no way. Hold on. SB Pride just posted Sean Desai was hired 20 minutes ago and now removed it. Damn, Allen. They out here fucking up. They out here pulling that Tom Brady shit, huh? Yeah, he's dope too. I think is it Chanel Portuguese? I think you're talking about Chanel, right? Chanel. Raiders guy. Do you think we trade up just to get to the next level? I wouldn't be mad about that if we did. If your guy is on the board, look, with this regime, we don't have the Mayox and Grudens of the world, you guys, anymore. Right? We got some guys that been there and done that. So if we trade up, I definitely am excited about it because Josh McDaniels and Zeke are going to get their guy. So I wouldn't be mad if we traded up because I know I trust this regime to go up and do the right thing. This isn't Mayock. This isn't Gruden. If we traded up, I would be fucking nervous as hell. I'd be nervous as shit. Bill Williamson got fished by that reporter. Bill Williamson be getting on my fucking nerves. Hey, real quick, shout out to these guys too, man, to be doing these blogs and doing all this shit and then going on Twitter and saying the exact same thing that I said in my shows. Look, man, why don't y'all just say y'all watch the shows? Just say you watch the shows. You know what I mean? Just say you watch the show. Go on Twitter and don't repeat exactly every word I said. Just say, shout out to Graphk. I agree with him, man. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all be watching the shows and don't even be giving you credit up, bro. That shit be crazy. I be seeing these guys take exactly the words I said and use it as the headline to their fucking blogs and shit like that. That should be crazy. That should be crazy as hell. And these fake Twitter reporters that go take what we talk about in this shit and not say nothing. Just say you watch the show, bro. Just follow me. Just follow me on Twitter and say, hey, man, I'm a fan of the show. And bro, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'll check you out too. And I'll say I'm a fan of you if you got some good shit. But come on, bro. Just say you watch the show, man. Y'all be killing me with that shit. Y'all be killing me with that shit, bro. And it happens week in and week out daily. Daily, bro. Y'all just be, oh, yeah, I think this would be the right move to do. Bro, you just took every single word I said, bro. Like, stop playing, bro. And not even just me. Like, the guests on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. Nose ring, y'all. No booger, no booger. Nose ring, nose ring. Allen, they researched, don't want to give no props to the research, to the source. Bro, the problem is these guys don't even do any fucking homework anymore. They just, all they do is read something on Twitter or watch this shit and then go and then tweet it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, Greg, I might have to do that, bro. You know what? I got to get back on the skits, man. I got to get back on the skits, bro. I got to get back on the skits. I haven't done them in a while. I definitely got to start doing that again. Subscribe, bro. You keep it 100. Shout me out, fam. I bleed silver in Black Vegas, baby. Shout out to my brother, Michael Acosta. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. For those who are not subscribed yet, man, hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. Shout out to Grave. Danger, man. I'm a fan of the show. I appreciate you, bro. If you're a fan of me, I'm a fan of you, King. Thank you so much. Valerie, Trey Burks, Arkansas. My first pick if we don't get a receiver in free agency. We'll get a receiver in free agency, but even then, I'm still going to get Trey Burks if he's there in the first round. That's my favorite player in the draft. Top Beast just says, just follow Doc Simple. Shout to my dog. I should do a show full of just bullshit reports. And Jay, they know where the real shit come from. No booger, said. You already know. You already know. Nah, but even me, you guys, like, I'll go read, like, I'll put something on here and read it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll say, hey, I read this from Ian Rappaport, or I read this for so on and so forth. Like, there's nothing wrong with giving up, giving props to the source. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I get so heavily involved in shit, I forget to even give props to the source. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. You might as well call me Zaddy. You might as well call me Zaddy on Twitter, bro. I hear sunning you motherfuckers, man. Come on, man. I hear sunning you motherfuckers, man. You might as well call me Zaddy on Twitter, man. Weirdo motherfucker. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Arnold, man, I appreciate you, brother. Ortiz, Graphk, we should plan a members-only activity during the draft. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. I'm down for that, Ortiz. I'm definitely down for that. Facts. Get my info. Thanks, Docs. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Damien, I gotta go look him up. I heard the name, but I haven't seen too much. I haven't seen too much film on him. I'm gonna go check him out. Shout out to Hardy. Justin, love you too, my brother. You already know. You already know. He said the grandfather. Salute, Zaddy. Might as well call me Zaddy, man. I'm out here sunning you motherfuckers, bro. Stop playing with me. Let me see. Yeah, man. Weirdo. Raider Q, what's up, my brother? I don't see us bringing back Jalen Richard. I don't see us bringing him back. I would love to bring him back as that third receiver, but with the whole new regime, as the third running back, he's great on third downs, one of our best blocking running backs, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think that third running back is going to be somebody that Josh McDaniels wants to bring in. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of his guys. So I don't see it. I don't see that. But I wouldn't be against it. I would love to bring Jalen Richard back, especially with now that big money that we owed him is off the table. I'll bring him back for a cheap contract to be that third down back. I would love it. The guy can block. He can block from like a motherfucker. And it's always something about bringing back homegrown talent. You know what I mean? Like, we went and got this guy, you know what I mean, in the draft and brought him in. And I remember watching him that first game against New Orleans. I was there. I was in New Orleans week one, when I watched him run off for that 60, 70-yard touchdown pretty much on his first touch. You know what I mean? So I'm always going to kind of be, invested in Jalen Richard in a sense. James White, I can see that. I can see him bringing this guy in. Jose, this is facts. Plagiarism will get you booted from school. Talk that shit. Okay. I got to go look him up then, bro. I definitely got to go look him up. Check out the receiver, Romeo Duobs, Nevada. I think Kenyon is an odd man out. Can't pay a backup $8 million. Chris, I don't think so, bro. I think Kenyon Drake is actually the kind of back that Josh McDaniels loves. There's going to be a lot of screens. There's going to be a lot of different shit going on. I think Kenyon Drake's going to be heavily involved. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see Kenyon Drake get a bunch of screen passes and really play that Joker role kind of role, but we didn't get to see it from him. Because the offense was struggling so bad. So I think Kenyon Drake is like the prototypical running back that Josh McDaniels likes. I don't think he goes anywhere, to be honest. I think we'll bite the bullet and pay that money for him. Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah, he's going to be heavily involved. We already got our two-headed monster. That's what's so great about running back right now is we got Josh and we got Kenyon Drake. I mean, hopefully Josh gets his shit together this year and continues to build on what he was doing at the end of the season. But we already have our duo at running back. That's one thing that we don't really have to worry about. You know what I mean? I still would like to see Regis come in and get some burn. You know what I mean? Mike, will he be the same with that ankle? I think he will. I mean, these days, man, with all these doctors and the shit that they got, I definitely could see Kenyon Drake coming back and still being great, even with the broken ankle. Papa T, I want to see Regis, bro. I definitely want to see Regis. I definitely want to see Raiders. Chuck says Drake is James White 3.0 and younger version. Younger version. Docs, I've seen a few things we talked about on a few block. Bro, shit happens every day, bro. It happens every day. But don't get me wrong. Like, there's only so much that we can talk about within the nation, right? So I'm not mad about anybody talking about the same shit because that's what we do. We all recycle news. We just do it in our own way. We come up with creative ways to do certain things. You know what I mean? And the thing is this, like, I just, if anything, be creative. You know what I mean? Be creative. Like, don't just blatantly rip some shit off and you know what I mean? And not give, not give people their kudos for it. You know what I mean? We all do it. We all do it. We all talk about the same shit. But like I said, we just find ways to regurgitate the shit a little different. You know what I mean? Do you think we'll go after Hightower and McCourty? I don't think so, Jose. I think they're up there in age, brother. I don't want an old linebacker. I think he's 31. And McCourty's up there in age as a safety as well. I don't think so. I don't think so. But if we bring in Jared Mayo, it's a possibility. But it looks as though Desai is going to be our defensive coordinator for the Bears. So at that point, I don't think that we even bring any of those guys in. I tried to. Hold on real quick. I like that comment. Shout out to Jose. I appreciate you, brother. You got to do a Raiders comedy tonight, bro. Man, Valerie, I wanted to. I wanted to do a roast show, a roast section show, but nobody wanted to fuck with it. Nobody wanted to fuck with it. Nobody wanted to get their boots smoked live on camera. I think the only person that was down was my bro Leon. You know what I mean? And my brother Steele, you know what I'm saying, from my group. You know what I mean? Like, nobody else wanted to get down and lay down, man. Nobody else was with the shits, man. Shout out to my brother Intel. My brother, man. What up, Graphk? Have to give a shout out to my man Top Beats. Suespante, 1 through 75th, 10th SFG, A, and B and G squadron with the unit. Oh, shit. Talk that military shit. I'm sitting over here looking like I'm speaking motherfucking Chinese or some shit. I ain't know what the fuck I was talking about. Talk that military shit, man. Shout out to my brother Intel and shout out to my brother's Top Beats. This is facts. Shout out to our military boys, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, man. Appreciate you on the donation, Intel, as always, King. Scouting, bruh. You can draft a corner. Yeah. Watts, this is fact. I got to get my brother Watts on the show, man, here soon, bro. Watts, you've been slacking on your Mackin, King. You've been slacking on your. I got to show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let me stop the screen. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Crazy. Crazy. Whew, it's cold as a bitch out here. Ooh. And I'm out here fucking with y'all in this cold ass weather, man. Whew, shit. Freezing. Strum, I know, bro. I was actually stuck. Yeah, I'm in Dallas too, Raiders guy. I was stuck in Buffalo for 12 days. So I feel you. My brothers live in Jamestown, bro. 2 of my brothers live in Jamestown, New York. So I already know, Strum. I already know, my brother. I can't do the snow, bro. I'm gonna keep my ass in Cali. When you get it once in a blue moon, it's cool. Yep, facts. It's in Texas. Yep. Let's do a roast night. Have a few people in here, bro. Hey, if anybody's down to do a roast night, hit me on IG or Twitter. Hit me up in a DM, and we'll put it together. But I need enough people to be able to do it. You know what I mean? And understand this: you will get your boots smoked. You will get annihilated on camera, but it's all fun and games. Okay? So understand that. Understand that, because I'm not holding back nothing. I'm lighting shit up. I'm going after moms. The only thing off target is kids. I'm not going after no kids, but I'm going after moms and all that shit. So if you want to talk some shit, let's talk some shit. Let me see. You know what? You know what's funny, bro? Me and Scout were supposed to do a show this morning. I fucked it up. I dropped the ball. He hit me up and said, let's do it 10 o'clock Eastern. And I didn't even wake up till fucking the afternoon. So that's on me. I didn't even wake up till 12. Me and my wife were up till like 5 in the morning last night. You know what I mean? So cleaning the house, getting rid of all the Christmas shit. We were just doing hella shit. So I didn't get a chance to wake up that early. So I missed out on the show. So that wasn't on Scout. That was on me. That was on me. AC, what's up, my brother? Yeah, I got to go get a heater, man. I don't even have a space heater or nothing in here. It's freezing. My coffee cold as fuck now. I got to get my shit together, man. I be over here drinking coffee every day, y'all, and I got both of these fucking glasses, and I don't even use them. I be using other weak-ass coffee mug. Talk that work from home shit, Dax. Let's get it. Let's go. Caleb Williams to the Raiders in 2 years. Jamal, don't get your boot smoke, King. Don't get your boot smoke, King. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Coming up on an hour and a half. Just wanted to come do something with you guys. We have our guys out there in Vegas, Pro Bowlers, Denzel Perriman, Mass Crosby, AJ Cole, Hunter Renfro. Wanted to do it live, see how everybody felt about potentially recruiting these free agent guys that are in Vegas in the Pro Bowl. Just wanted to do something different. So for those who missed the list, go back on the playback, check it out. There's a bunch of players that are in the Pro Bowl that are free agents that are in Vegas right now that I think Mass Crosby and these guys need to be whispering in their ears. Stay here, bro. Come back over here. You feel me? But yeah, man. Let me see real quick. Let me get that one last that's set up in the garage super hard. This shit done fine. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to Neek, man. I got way more too, bro. Got way more, bro. Got more over there. Got more over there. Shit, bro. Got all this shit. You know. Got all this shit. You know. Got my bro. I've never put my Raider dartboard up, bro. Ever. Never put my Raider dartboard up. You know. You know. You know. I drank all them motherfuckers. And I got hella more hats over there in the corner and shit too. Oh shit. Oh shit. Almost crumbled. Almost crumbled. He said, wipe them nuts. This motherfucker stupid, bro. It's a man cave. This motherfucker cold as shit. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Shit cold as fuck. Man down. Facts, bro. I almost crumbled. I almost crumbled. That's how cold it is, bro. My ankle almost shattered, bro. Shit cold as a bitch. God damn, bro. But yeah, man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. I may be back tonight with something. I don't know yet. I don't want to just pop in just to pop in. At the end of the day, you know, I don't want to come in and just talk about the same shit. So if some news pop up, I'll definitely pull up. Or I may even try to put something else creatively together and bring in some different voices. You know what I mean? Try and do something. We'll figure it out. But either way, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. Wipe them feet on the way out. Please hit that subscribe button, man. And all my people, man, like I said before, without y'all, this shit don't work. Love y'all. Catch y'all soon. Come on.